Hello, my name is Emanuela, and real quick, I just wanted to thank y'all for 1 million subscribers. Yay! Cue background music of the children who are super happy and cheering for some reason. Yay! 1 million subscribers. We did it, y'all. We did it. Every day, showing up, being myself, sharing what wisdom I have. 1 million subscribers. It's even crazy to conceive that I made it this far with this little time. A whole audience of people watching me, entertained by me. 1 million. I don't think I've had 1 million of anything in my life. I haven't even had 1 million problems. 1 million. As the new year approaches, I'm setting new goals. Since I've already gotten to 1 million, it's time to get to 1 billion, I'm afraid. So recently, y'all, in my past videos, y'all have noticed that I used to be whatever religion, however you want to, embody, whatever higher power that you believe in. I stopped doing that, y'all. There's one living God, or it used to be living God, and his name is Jesus Christ. He's the one, the truth, and the way. There's no other way other than truth through Jesus Christ. I feel like I was being too lukewarm, too accepting. And you know who loves accepting cultures? The devil. The devil loves being accepting because the devil can not try. The enemy can have such a low standard in life and still manifest itself in rooms that are too accepting. Rooms that, realistically speaking, the enemy does not deserve to be in. So I'm inching towards the not judgmental, but not too accepting era of my life. I'm stop being lukewarm on my exception. If it's not through Christ, it's a no. It's a no. It's a no. Maybe I'm too woke. But yeah. Why did I say that I had 1 million subscribers? Because I have 1 million subscribers. Because I have 1 million subscribers, y'all. And I'm saying that because I am embodying manifestation. I've said a lot of the desire, the putting in action, the performance, the embodiment of manifestations. Prayer is the highest vibration of manifesting. It is. It's calling for a higher power. And if you were the higher power, you would make it appear right in front of you. But unfortunately, you are not. You have the power of God inside of you. So, you being able to get on your knees and empower that power of God through you, through God, through Jesus Christ. You do not know the Father unless you know the Son. If it's not through Jesus Christ, you're doing something wrong. You understand? So when you empower the God inside of you, you are 100% believing that whatever you're speaking of, whatever you are attracting, is 100% real. If you cannot imagine yourself in a position, it does not exist. 1 million versions of yourself exist today. Meaning, you truly just pick a version. Do I believe that I picked the version that I have right now? Honestly, yes. I do not have bad days. By that I mean not that I live in complete bliss and euphoria 24/7. When I lose, I win. By that I mean, if my car breaks down, I learn a new thing about my car. So when I get a new car, I already know every part. I know what should be fixed, what is wrong, you know? I know if it breaks down on the street, I know exactly what to do. Lost my train of thought. But I know exactly what to do if my car breaks down. So whenever I lose, I win. It's a state of mind, it's a state of thinking. So because I always win, that embodies me in the performance of a winner. I always win. Circling back to my 1,000,000 subscribers. Hey, 1,000,000 of you guys. I am a YouTuber. That's how I started this. I embodied the performance of a YouTuber. And now I'm inching towards a successful YouTuber. Not that I'm not successful, guys. If I didn't have 1,000,000 subscribers, which I'm not saying I don't. Maybe I had 200. Maybe I didn't. But if I did have 200, I love every single 200. It's not like y'all aren't good enough for me. You know? 2026 is coming up. I love each and every single one of you, you know? Like I said, it's not that I don't have 1,000,000, but if I didn't, you know? I am just aiming for higher. I know the OGs. I won't remember the OGs. I will. But we gotta get to the 1,000,000 that I'm already at, you know? So thank all 1,000,000 of you for tuning in to every single video I have talking about desire, manifestation, and performance, embodiment. I have about connecting with your most authentic self, your childlike self, different versions of you, understanding and healing. Who hurt you, who said that you should be hurt, who told you that you were less than, who pushed you to be more. Different subjects. I feel like I've touched on almost every single subject, but you know, as I grow and as I'm still showing up to make these videos every single day, I learned that I'm not even close. I have not touched on every single subject that I wanted to. So like I said, the year is coming to an end and it's really just another day. 2026 is just the same days as 2025. But I like this pressure that we all put ourselves through. It's a spiritual change. That some people hit the gym for the first time in 2 years because they put this fire behind them. They put this desire. They put the pressure. And yeah, you gotta remember what I said. Pressure molds people into diamonds. Without the pressure, we would all stay the same. Without getting uncomfortable, we would never grow. You understand? So the pressure that going into a New Year's brings puts into all of us. I'm stuttering today, but puts into all of us. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Some people go for a week after the New Year's. Some people go for a month. Some people finish every single New Year's resolution. And it really doesn't matter. It's just that you take the first step. It does not matter how long you stick to it, but it's that you take the first step. And if that cycle has to repeat next year, hey, I guess that's just how your life is going, you know? The cycle has to repeat for another year. Another year. Just do it. Just do it. My bad. That's a whole year. Hey, we don't do that over here. We don't wait till another year to, hey, last New Year's I did two weeks in the gym and then I gave up. But this year, it's a new year. It's a new year. I'll do 3 weeks in the gym. We don't do that. If you cannot trust yourself to do and finish goals, if you cannot trust yourself to commit, to be disciplined, then stop setting these goals. You're destroying your confidence in the long run. You're doing irreplaceable damage. to your confidence. It's like telling that connection with your inner child. It's like telling a kid, hey, I'm going to climb to the top of this building. And the kid is like, okay. And then the kid is watching you climb. And then you get to the third step and you're like, oh, kid, that was a lot of stairs. We'll do it next year, okay? You're disappointing the hell out of your inner child. Stop. Stop making these promises to children that you cannot finish. Stop. It's just strange. You're telling a child the different goals that you cannot achieve. Just don't tell the child that. Anyways, happy New Year's, guys. So set not realistic goals. Never set realistic goals for yourself. Set unrealistic goals for yourself and achieve them. If you can envision it, you can achieve it. That is the way of life. That is how life was created. Goodbye.